The Latin Union is a defunct international organization of nations that use Romance languages, with the aim of protecting, projecting, and promoting the common cultural heritage of Latin peoples and unifying identities of the Latin and Latin-influenced world. It was created in 1954 in Madrid, Spain, and existed as a functional institution from 1983 to 2012. Its membership rose from 12 to 36 states, including countries in North America, South America, Europe, Africa, and the Asia-Pacific region. The official names of the Latin Union are Unió Latina in Catalan, Union Latine in French, Unione Latina in Italian, União Latina in Portuguese, Unione Latina in Romanian, and Union Latina in Spanish. Due to financial difficulties, the Latin Union announced on the 26th of January 2012 the suspension of its activities, the dissolution of its Secretariat General and termination of employment for all the organization's personnel. Membership. According to the Latin Union's website, membership is open to any nation that meets the following criteria. Linguistic criteria. Official language derived from Latin. Latin-derived language used in education. Latin-derived language commonly used in the mass media or in daily life. Linguistic, cultural criteria. Existence of significant literature in a Latin-derived language, press and publication in Latin-derived language, television with a strong proportion of the programming in a Latin-derived language, radio widely broadcast in a Latin-derived language. Cultural criteria. Direct or indirect inheritance of the legacy of ancient Rome, to which the state remains faithful and which it perpetuates mainly through the education of Latin. Cultural education of Latin-derived foreign languages, exchange programs with other Latin countries. Societal organization, particularly in the legal plane, based on respect for fundamental liberties, the general principles of human rights and democracy, tolerance and freedom of religion. Official languages. The official languages of the Latin Union are Catalan, French, Italian, Portuguese, Romanian, and Spanish. French, Italian, Portuguese, and Spanish are used as working languages. All the texts of general diffusion are translated into these four languages, with some also going into Romanian and Catalan. Organization. The Union is composed of three main bodies, namely, the Congress, the Executive Council, and the General Secretariat. Congress. The Congress, which consists of the representatives of all the member states, meets in ordinary assembly every 2 years. Its main functions are to adopt the budget, to define the general direction of the Union, to receive the new member states formally, and to elect and appoint different member states to be the presidents, vice presidents, and members of the sub-organizations of the Union. A president and 2 vice presidents are also elected by the Congress. As of December 2010, Oleg Serebrian from the Republic of Moldova is the current president. There are also 2 auxiliary bodies of the Congress, namely, the Commission of Adhesions and the Commission of Candidacies. The Commission of Adhesions is composed of 10 member states and responsible for promoting the adhesions of all the member states of the Union. The Commission of Candidacies is composed of 9 member states and responsible for examining the validity of the candidacies, taking account of the geographical and linguistic cultural division. Executive Council. The Executive Council is the executive branch of the Union. It consists of 12 member states, which are elected by the Congress every 4 years, and led by a president and 2 vice presidents, which are also elected by the Congress. Since December 2010, Andorra, Brazil, Ecuador, Spain, France, Italy, Portugal, Romania, Senegal, Uruguay, and Venezuela are the members of the Council. There are also 2 auxiliary commissions subordinated to the Executive Council: the Commission of Finance and Programs, The Commission of Statutes. General Secretariat. The Latin Union is directed by a Secretary-General appointed every 4 years by the Congress. The Secretary is in charge of the execution of the programs and implements the decisions made by the Congress and the Executive Council in the matter of budget and general direction. José Luis de Santa Ballesta is currently the Secretary-General of the Union. Subordinated to the Secretary-General, there are 4 directors: Director of Administration and Finance, Director of Culture and Communication, Director of Promotion and Education of the Languages, Director of Terminology and Industry of the Language. Finance. The finance of the Union is mainly supported by the obligatory contributions from the member states. For some activities, the Union may collaborate with other public or private institutions. Map of Latin Union.